watching the damn news, man. When I watch the news, it pisses me off so much because I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to use marketing strategies, promotional strategies, advertising techniques to divide the American populace. One side is going to go to the conservative news networks. The other side is going to go to the liberal news networks. And they polarize the audience, and who wins? The news networks win. The talking heads win, because the more people who watch the show, the more money they get paid to appear and talk on their little segments. People like Tucker Carlson, people like Anderson Cooper. These are the people who benefit. You know, and they all have an agenda. Fox, CNN, they all have an agenda. If you've watched these shows before, and if you're being 100% honest and being 100% truthful, then you will know that, hey, yeah, I like Fox News, but they are biased. Yeah, I like CNN, but yeah, of course they're biased. And I just don't understand, why is it that we as Americans allow ourselves to be treated like idiots, like we're just like we're in a catatonic state and we're just retarded. And I mean no offense by saying retarded. Please don't take that in any disrespectful way to anybody out there who suffers from mental intelligence disabilities, or whatever the proper term is. I don't mean any offense. But I'm just so tired of watching these people execute these basic marketing strategies on us, and we just fall straight for it. You know, it's so easy for an American to say, I'm left wing, I hate the right wing. I'm right wing, I hate the left wing. And they really hate each other. You really got Americans hating each other. Who do you have more in common with in the world than your fellow American? You got more in common with the Russians, the Chinese, the Taiwanese, Pakistan, India, Kazakhstan. Yes, those are countries, real countries. Yeah. So who you have more in common with them than your own fellow American? No, your fellow American looks at the world the way you do, whether you're a Republican or a Democrat. We look at the world the same because we've all been raised in America, so we have the same consciousness, we have the same upbringing, we have the same values. So I just hate to see these news networks succeed in dividing us. I mean, these news networks are really making Americans hate each other, and it's all for the money. You've got all of these people who are benefiting from the polarization of the American people. All of these people are making big money, and all they have to do is just create a character, act like they believe in this or believe in that. Oh, I'm a hardcore conservative. I'm all about guns, anti-abortion. I'm all about the Constitution. And you play that character, and then you get all these stupid Republicans to send you money. Or you can be the liberal. I believe in the gay people. We should have all the rights ever. Every right ever should go to gay people. Then all of a sudden the liberals donate money to you. And it's like, and I have people in my family who are real veterans. I got, my grandpa was a World War II veteran. My other grandpa was a World War II veteran. Uncles are Vietnam War veterans. My great uncle was a Korean War veteran, and every time I sat down and talked to them about their war experiences, they always told me, "Hey, Benny, it was an honor for us to be in the military. We're black. You got to understand, you know." And my grandpa, who was in World War II, he was so honored to become he was so proud to be in the Navy, because back then, of course, America was racist. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying that's just what it was. So in order for him to get into the military, he had to go through a lot of different stuff. But yeah, in World War II, a lot of black guys served. He got into the Navy. He got a pretty high command, and he was proud. And he told me that when he was there, when they were setting up for D-Day in Normandy, they were all dying. They were all getting shot. White guys, Italian guys, black guys, Asian guys. The United States military was comprised of white people, black people, yellow people, and everybody was getting murdered and getting shot by them Germans in D-Day. Nobody, who do you think, the Republican soldiers were only with the Republican soldiers? Democrat soldiers were only protecting Democrat soldiers? No, everybody was dying together, no matter what their political beliefs were. Everybody was trying to save each other. Iwo Jima. My grandpa was at Iwo Jima. They had to take that damn island. White guys got killed as a result of trying to take that island for the Americans. And when the Americans finally took Iwo Jima, Do you think the Republican soldiers said, to hell with those Democrat soldiers. We're going to put up our own flag on the island. Or the Democrats did that? No, they put up the American flag on Iwo Jima, and that American flag represented the losses that they took that were black people, white people, Asian people, anybody who died in pursuit of that island. That American flag represented everybody. When you're in that foxhole and those mortars are going off, you think you care if that guy next to you is a Republican or a Democrat? I hate America sometimes because we're so stupid, man. We hate each other because the news, the television tells us to. The news station tells us to do it. Bunch of idiots, man.